I've never been live before.
It's funny. I know, right?
Never been live in quite some time.
No, I have never been live. So we're actually doing a live podcast right now.
Yep, we are. Other than ask somebody with a lot of air in the wind blowing against his mic, yeah, we're live.
Oh my gosh! Like this is my coming out celebration. Dr. Feel Good.
What's going on, guys? It's been a long time since we did one of these things called an Ncast Live, and it's basically just random talk. We're not doing anything. We're just talking about gaming and everything. But we
Post
do
COVID edition.
have. But I know Wayne did
Both
this.
divorced.
This has basically been a long time that we have not done a podcast. So we have we're gonna just basically talk about random gaming topics only, and we'll get back into that. But first of all, I want to thank everybody again for watching the end game, the Generation End on Fridays. And again, I have many more of those coming out. So Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Join the conversation, comment, see talk what we got to talk about. But right now, I got Triple M. How's it going?
Oh, between these lovable returning guests, I'm trying to be very respectable if I can.
I got
But
you.
welcome, everyone.
We have in the neighborhood we got Dr. Feelgood. How you been involved? Dr. Feelgood, how you doing?
Listen, Trip. You can disrespect me all day. I don't care, man. Be disrespectful. But anyway, as you guys know, the dude that's always in a good mood, and it feels good to be back. Pun intended. It does. I'm glad I missed this, and I hope we can get back to where it was, even better.
No, plus we have Double A as well too. How you doing, Double A?
I'm
I
good.
guess that answered that question.
Other than you trying to survive a cold.
I'm still trying to find another job. The modern day is not kind to the people who don't get the lucky breaks when they're young. Everything's so damn expensive now.
Got you.
You gotta make money to learn how to then make money, and then learn how to make even more money.
And
Got you. Huh. I don't.
Right on.
Okay. I'm double checking to see something. I heard a noise. I don't know. Hopefully, because I'm on my laptop. I'm not on my phone, so I can't see to approve. You know, approve.
Well, that sucks.
Well, yeah, I can't approve it as easy as it is because I did send one to Shep. Let me see, and I don't know if he joined in or
well,
not.
you can always see, and then if not, kick them out.
I got you. Let me let me try and see. You missed before we go on. So we gonna have Kirby in the background playing while we talk about stuff. But first of all, let me just see if we could get
And
uh
and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and provide a few updates, for the fans out there. So everybody, okay, Triple M, he has a baby mama.
okay.
Yeah, I like that. Remix that shit.
What a great way of introduction.
And
Okay, we
uh,
got and
and
then we got okay. He's in now. What up, Shep?
Andis has a hit on
Oh,
him.
the crew's here. What's cracking?
The Good Shepherd has arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Yeah,
I guess I should take the video off since I'm too pretty for everybody. I get it.
I got you. I mean, they ain't nobody's seen anybody right now, but yeah, we are live, Shep. Just let you know, we're doing a good old
Oh
endcast.
crap! I was being goofy. Oh, I
No,
didn't
you
know
could
that.
be
Okay, so I have to be
goofy.
serious.
You could be goofy. No, you could be goofy. It's a random talk. This is the first endcast I've done in a long time. So hey, I would like to. So I mean, so you're the last person joining. So how you been doing?
Bruh, life has been interesting.
I could
That's
see that.
Interesting indeed.
Yes, indeed.
you know what? But I have learned in life, the more you go through, and you make it through, the better off you are. If
Hmm.
you can keep your sanity up, that's the hard part. You got to be
That is
sane.
so true. That is
Oh yeah.
so true. That
So
is so
I've
true.
I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I'm trying to learn from them. I'm trying to be a better me.
I got you, my man.
Here, here.
Here, here,
Hmm.
indeed.
I'm extremely happy to hear triple. No offense, Angelo Liger. I've never been triple in forever.
No, it's good. Like I said, this is the first Ncast. Look, we used to do this thing.
Triple and double.
We used to do this all for anybody who is new to the channel, because of course, last time we did this. To be honest, the last time we did this consistently, I had about 400 people subscribe. Now I'm past 3,000. So I don't, so
Shep,
basically,
I
so
was,
we used.
Hmm?
Shep, don't make me have tears in my eyes, man.
No, you listen. Not to kiss you, whatever. You've always been good peoples, but you've been kind of incognito for a minute. So I know you were kind of okay because Lager tell us things here and there, but it's still nicer to talk to you directly. You know what I mean?
Same
Yeah.
here.
So like I was saying before, we used to do this thing all the time on Sundays, but COVID and all kind of stuff, and as Shep said and Doc said, life happened. I mean, so much things that happened in the last. I think the last time we did this consistently, cut this before, was yeah,
What,
it's
2019?
consistently
The last
2019.
three,
We the last part, the
last
last one we did was 2022, but that was a random. When all you guys were here physically, we were playing the games and stuff like that. But like consistently used
oh,
to do
that was a
Endcast.
blast.
Yeah,
yeah,
but that was back then. So, but we used to do this thing. And we used to talk about gaming and everything, and that's why I did the I'm doing this show on Fridays called Generation N, because it's just the arguments of now and everything. I just don't care no more. It's over.
Same
and,
here. And,
and
I,
and you
and
shouldn't.
honestly, I try to tell Shadow that when I see him online. Shout out to Shadow Fox, by the way.
Hmm.
Miss that dude. Still follow him, but like you, I stopped caring. I can honestly say, and Nintendo fans don't get mad at me, but I'm just telling you, life's been lifing. I admit that I could have. I just chose not to. But I probably haven't watched a direct in the last 2 or 3 years, and it's not because I don't care about gaming. It's
Oh,
because
oh, oh,
after hearing Switch Pro since
works for
2018,
me.
I just said I'm just gonna stop watching because it's gonna be
Enough,
disappointment.
enough.
Yeah. So and don't get it's it. I'm excited about it. I just said I don't need to watch it right now. I don't suffer from what's called FOMO, the fear of missing out. And another thing I want to do, you guys don't have to do it, but I just want to be a little honest right here and now because I feel people on social media only talk about the good shit and never the bad shit. So here
Ah,
goes. So for
Oh,
so
No.
I wouldn't say
so
that, but go ahead.
but for the people that are familiar with this crew and know me, I am now divorced.
Oh, damn.
It was really bad, and trust me, I didn't do anything. I'm not just saying that. It wasn't on me.
Yep.
I'm not playing that blame game, but it wasn't on me. Even to this day, these guys on this podcast are still saying every now and again, "I cannot believe that happened."
You
He's
went over.
right.
true.
You went.
It's surreal.
And speaking of that, before you continue, because I did, my wife did say that. My wife did said, she did say hello to all you guys.
Uh,
Hey, give her
sweetheart,
a high
Hey,
five and a
good
hug.
evening,
She's
miss.
awesome.
she's
Give her love.
very
She can
awesome,
speak
Hello,
English.
Alina.
and a guy, and believe me,
We need
you
her in
both
English. She can
are
come
welcome
through.
back to my home anytime. I hope you can come back to my house soon. But that's one of my truths is that I end up getting divorced. And trust me, I talk to my wife all the time, but something bad really did happen, so we're no longer together. But hey, like I said, thought
Move
I'd be
on.
honest about it.
Yep.
And I say you guys don't have to be, but I noticed that, like I say, social media people just always talk about what's good. No one ever mentions when they do got struggles going on. And even myself right now, I got my own struggles going on, even financially. But at the same time,
you are not the only person, my brother.
I mean,
You're not the
I
only
know
one.
it's like, but I'm still trying to get out of it, and it's not because I made a whole bunch of bad decisions, but
Nope.
again, some good stuff has happened too. So again, although my relationship, my marriage ended, another one of my good friends, his started, and I actually had a part in that. I'm actually happy to say that I was a part of that. So,
You
Yep.
are
and
good.
then,
Sorry.
Yep. Yep. Cause
Sorry.
and
yeah.
and
Cause
then, and then
cause
Triple M being back, I hadn't spoken to this guy
Who?
literally in quite some time
Yeah,
due
yeah.
to issues he had
Sorry.
going on. Miss the dude, miss all these guys. We used to
yep.
Yep,
do
yep.
this at least twice a week, and one of them, which I hope we can do again, when Liger used to have, a second job or whatever, we would talk all damn night,
Yep.
6, 8 hours,
It's funny. He talked
once
more
a
when he
week.
was more busy. How the hell that work?
It just flipped.
I
But
know.
I'm saying I'm doing this because you, the fans know we're just regular people, but even to the newcomers, look, we're real down to earth. None of us here are special or crazy gamers like that, but just to show a little, just humanity and little human error on their part. Just hey, look, this is stuff that happened. It ain't always all good, so I'm not going to pretend that. Am I always in a good mood? Yes, but even as of late, I've had a couple of times where I was not in the best of moods. However,
Damn.
still here. I'm glad we can get back and put this together. And I say, I hope it continues. I
Yeah.
actually do miss both this podcast and the off fair one we did every week when you were at work.
All
yeah.
right,
And
then
also,
I'm going to.
it,
Oh, go ahead, Triple.
I'll just say also, it's in your name, Doctor Feelgood.
Yeah, I know.
Well, here's where I fail at my name. Since the Doctor Feelgood digital confession, I'll do one too. I'll keep it brief. I'm in a similar boat. Um, my marriage has fallen apart. Um, I still love my ex. She's a wonderful person. She's just at the moment not good for me. So we try to get along. I'm not the type of person I try not to hold on to any grudges. Life goes on. I've made a lot of mistakes with family and friends. I have not been the good shepherd at all. I try to be. I've been a really bad shepherd, but I'm
oh
Yeah,
trying to
man.
see,
become a good
yeah,
one again.
you
And
know
you know
he,
what?
his goats is sheep going off cliffs and stuff, and
Yeah, I'll go
their
first.
their malnutrition. I mean,
Yeah,
go on.
it's been bad. I'm about to steal somebody else's ranch because my ranch ain't got much left. It's a whole mess.
yeah.
But I have not given up. Life happens,
Yeah,
and
it
that's what I
does.
tell people. Life happens. What matters the most is what do you do when life happens to you. I've screwed up, and honestly, everybody on this cast has a reason to slap me. Well, maybe not triple, but I can find a reason for that.
I
Oh,
got
But
you.
more like
everybody in this
I'm the one who
podcast
has
has
to
a
get
reason to
slapped.
slap me.
Oh Lord.
But I'm trying to be a good dude and I'm trying to move forward because I have big goals.
Okay.
But the problem is, if you want to move forward, you have to acknowledge the good, the bad, and grow past it. That's all.
Yeah.
Continue.
No problem. Well, like I said, just like he did it. So like the guy said, yep, they were those guys were at my wedding, and I'm happy to have them there to share.
Liger is the bomb.
To
He's a
share.
weird bastard, but we love him.
Oh, and,
Just
and
to.
and I
Oh
also want to
crap.
shout out before I forget. I hadn't talked to him much, but still a cool dude. He was actually a big fan of myself and my wife because we did a few podcasts together, on here with Liger. But I forget his gamer name, but Florida, Clavon.
Oh, SK.
Oh,
SK Massive, yeah.
Oh,
So,
SK Massive. Yeah, he's a
say
real cool dude.
big
Yeah.
I got
shout out
nothing
to
but
you,
love for
dude.
him.
I,
Yeah.
I I do miss you. I hope we can, get together again on some podcasts. But yeah, big shout out to you, man. I hope you're able to join us one day.
Nah, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. I
It's,
do
it's
still
all
talk to
love.
him.
I'd love him to come through.
Yeah, I'll let him know because I know everybody got this different schedules now. So I understand that. That's why I said pull this together. Is that it is kind of funny because to have this now, wow, I have the channel starting to pick back up because for a while, and Enduro channel has been down. I think we were getting like maybe 1,000 views or something like that, a week. But now that I'm doing this back up and everything else, we've got back up to like 17, 18,000 views a week now. So hey,
We
Nice.
should do TikTok. TikTok is so popular.
good for you. I am
Sorry.
not touching that with a
Yeah,
10 foot
I
stick.
wouldn't touch that either.
No, we do. If we do, it should be like a spoof. Like, yeah, man, all Nintendo did with Breath of the Wild is give me an underground. They ain't worth $70.
Sorry.
You try to take me on the ground and make me fly in the sky? That's some bull, man.
Yeah, a lot of things, but like these guys said, a lot of things have changed from since when we used to do that. Cause right now, I mean, they went through what it is, and I know the situation or whatever. Like I said, they came to my house. The last time we had, I said the last time we had an Endcast, it was all of us. They were at my house, and we were playing Ninja Turtles and
Oh yeah, I
Smash.
remember that.
Damn,
We were
that was
playing
so much
Smash.
freaking fun.
Yeah, we played
That was
Smash and Ninja
disrespectful.
Turtles.
And Streets of Rage.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
Good
yeah,
times.
I got my ass handed to me, guys. I can't lie. There was a few times I dropped the ball on Streets of Rage, and I probably got my whole
What?
team killed. But hey, it was couch co-op, so leave me alone.
Yep.
Hey, we
Yep.
all had fun. We all screwed up at some. The only person that was a straight beast was Liger, you bastard. I think he was playing behind the scenes.
Hey, but we were, like I said, that was the last time we come. So at least we physically have met each other, and hopefully, again, we'll get into topics of gaming and stuff like we did before, like we usually did back in the day. Cause we didn't. That's what we didn't do that.
And I'm gonna also say this as like a um kind of like honoring the first time we got together to do a podcast. And shout out to Jamie too, Butterworthy.
Yep.
Oh, Butterwoody's still
But
worthy to this day.
I'm gonna say this because it's the first thing I said
Yeah.
when we first got together, and I arrived late. You guys remember, and it may not be
Oh
accurate, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. Francis, aka Player Essence, was wrong. And
He's
I'm
a
gonna leave it
he's
at
a
that.
he is a different channel now. I give him that.
It was like he's called something different.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no, no. He's still
Yo,
Play
Review
Essence.
Tech is
No,
gone, by the way. But anyways, sorry.
no. Play Essence is still Play Essence. He's still correct, but his
Yeah, yeah,
views has changed from when he used to like go against me and everything. He's changed now.
yeah.
The reason I know that because I don't follow him, but SK be showing me his videos. I'm like, well, it's funny that he says that, but I remember he gave me trouble for what I said. Weird how that worked.
Hey, because
I remember.
you know how this matter. We've been saying this. When Nintendo's up, it's popular to do two things: the haters start to follow, and the followers who basically already have a big following,
Mm-hmm.
they get more views by all of a sudden hating for the smallest reasons.
You
It's
know what?
always
You're
two extremes.
right. You have to remember, as much as people talk smack, Switch has been killing it for the last
Yeah,
4 years in the sun.
Well,
dude,
7 years.
So,
they're literally about the top PS2, and you know when that happens, you can shut it down.
and that's wild because the funny part is Sony has been moving the goalposts multiple times in the last year, and
Yep.
Nintendo's still on there. You know what?
Yep.
It's like no, it's like well, it's reported 150 million, but it's actually more like 155. I say they still selling.
Selling. Yep.
It's
Oh, we
like,
talking PS5 Pro? They're still selling. Oh, it's gonna be a
mhm.
Switch Pro, and in 2020, they're still selling, and there's no Pro anywhere. Like, dude, you don't think they're gonna move at least another 15 million units and take that record?
It's
I
like
said,
imagine.
I said over 2 years ago, I said Nintendo is gonna start taking away support once they cross that magical PS2 barrier.
Yeah, I think right now at this point, because they're both you people forget these are both Japanese companies.
And they actually
There's
have more
ego and honor.
competition right now, and they're still doing it. PS2 they have competition, not as much as
What,
Switch does.
what people have to remember too, once again, because they keep lying to themselves. I'll tell you straight up. I was in the military. I was on base, and that was a point in my life where I was slowing down on my game. I didn't say I stopped. I said I was slowing down.
Yep.
But you know what was building up a lot? PlayStation 2. You know why it was building up? Because it was cheaper to buy a PlayStation 2 to watch DVDs than to buy a
Ridiculous.
DVD player.
Yep.
Let me say it one more time. It was cheaper to buy a PlayStation 2 to watch your DVDs. Americans don't like spending money, but we're not stupid. If I can get it cheap, I'm gonna get it cheap
And
for
those
good
sales might be
quality.
those sales might be slowing down, but it's not dropping like a rock.
Yeah,
It's
I
there
think I,
staying
I, I
put.
think
Exactly.
I think they're still averaging about 18 to 20 million a year sold.
No,
So
no,
that's
they're not.
Oh
better than
yeah,
No,
good.
no, they're not. They're not. They sold
they're
about
slowing down, but
they're
it's
sowing
stripping a lot of
they sold
stuff.
on a lot. I think they sold 5 million last year. So then it's coming down.
Only
But
It's
five
still doing
million
good enough
yeah,
total.
though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They're not
but it
doing
hasn't
as
been
they're not doing
out
as.
for over 7 years.
It's 7 years old, Doc.
Yeah,
Yep,
Yeah,
going to be
but
8.
yeah.
once again, you have to consider what the Switch does. Man, please. If
Yeah,
the
but
Switch
but
could play
but but
Blu-ray, the Switch
but
could play Blu-ray, it would be like at least 50 million more sold already.
no, but let me go ahead and do what a lot of people do, especially the ponies out there. And again, don't think I'm a hater. I have a PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4. So get the hell off my face.
And I got a PS5, so yeah.
Yeah, and so basically, I'm going to move the goalpost, but I'm going to move it. And from a business standpoint, there are two things. One is called law of diminishing returns, and if you're
Mhm.
an economist, you know that goes hand in hand with market saturation. It's
Yep.
kind of hard to sell a lot more units when everybody already has one.
I mean that has a lot of that. I mean, here's the thing though.
Especially some people got multiple.
Yeah, I have all three versions. I mean,
Damn.
right now I'm playing on the regular the first Switch I had when I got it in 2017. I have a Switch
I
Lite.
still got mine too. I'm not trading it.
I have a Switch Lite, and of course when Metroid came out, Metroid Dread, I got the OLED version.
I still want the OLED. I just don't want to have two switches, and I don't want to trade in my current one because it's OG,
I
still in
think.
perfect condition.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would tell
I
you
know
this.
it's
This is my
feeling
advice.
if the new system is. Oh, go ahead.
This is my advice to anybody. Get a backup switch. Okay, you can link the accounts. Remember, you don't have. Remember, you can't save your games on the Switch. Thanks to all the Nintendo fans who wanted to follow Xbox and PlayStation. I still cuss you bastards out for that nonsense.
Mm,
Because again, my 3DS is on my backup. My saves is on my 3DS, and if I want to put it on my new 3DS that I have as a backup console, it's already on my computer already saved as a file. So I got to just take it up, put it on an SD card, and put it in there. Same thing about with you. But
Oh, I love the fact
yeah,
people trying to pirate and it backfired.
well, yeah. But right now it's just like I have it as you said, Doc. I have it as a backup just because sooner or later, and Trip could tell you as himself, it's starting to happen to him too. Some switches, some of the original OG switches, and not all of them, but a majority of them is starting to swell up, and the battery is starting to go a little haywire.
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I've heard the rumors, but I've never witnessed it.
Yeah, switch trail Trip could tell you.
Oh
Oh,
well,
man.
Yes.
we no. Okay, I want to insert a little caveat and play devil's advocate. Trip is a battery hog. Okay, he doesn't know when to stop gaming. This is the only guy I know that will put 1,000 hours in a demo. Okay, if that tells you anything, imagine when he got the real game. That switch is like, look, he ever heard of a full time job or even a part time job? All Trip knows is work and no sleep. He just knows game and game. There's no sleep involved. Even when he falls asleep, I'm sure he leaves the switch on the main screen.
Trip,
I,
So that's why
I,
you
his
could
switch
ask
is
No
him
better. It's
lie.
questions.
probably about to turn into a damn
damn,
hydrogen bomb.
I can't even defend the dude. Lager?
You would
I'm
ask him.
surprised the second
It,
hand is still
it,
working.
it's not a dig. I'm saying, but Trip is a special case. That dude puts in more hours on a demo than some people put in gaming. Period.
Well, sadly, and the only reason for that is because of where he's at. It's harder for him to get games in the
Yeah,
country that
I
he
know.
lives in.
I'm not
No,
saying
no,
that.
no,
Well,
I'm
not,
not
not
saying
for
he's
you.
crazy
No,
for
no,
that.
no, not
you
no.
gotta make sure it's quality before you waste your money. I get it.
Yeah, not for you. I'm talking about. Not for no, no, no. You bastards. Not for you. I'm doing it for the people who are new in this thing who don't know. no thing. So, but
There's a,
again, when the
it's not a
time,
dig. It's honestly smart.
yeah, but when the time does come, God bless me. When the time does come, because I don't have the time. That's what it is. Trip knows it already. Cause I showed it. When did I showed it to you? Trip 2 weeks ago.
Um,
He
no, I
knows.
think it was just a week ago.
He knows he got a list of games coming down to him that will be coming to him, and he'll be ready to go.
Nice.
He got a bunch of. I got a bunch of games for him. The only problem is I don't want to ship it down there because of like if I ship it down there, the customs will be a pain in the ass. So it best if I
Yeah, I
fly.
get it.
It best if
And
I
in that
fly it out.
regards, I'm jelly
Yeah,
because our backlog.
it's crazy. Yeah. Well, for him is that.
So,
So,
so let's see. Can we go back in time?
but the thing about it too. But the thing about it too, though,
Ah,
Trip has. I mean, being that I'm cool with, Trip is cool. He's up on some games because again, he the last newest game I bought for him. What was it? Is Unicorn Overlord?
Yes, it was Unicorn Overlord,
Yep,
oh, nice.
and I've already put 100 hours on that one.
I know that.
Oh, damn.
Well, he beat it twice. I bet you.
Well, if
Oops,
you've
my
done over
mistake. That was
40 hours, it's yeah, go ahead.
my mistake. That was just a demo. The full game I got 900.
And again, motherfucker, again.
Dude,
Okay,
I
shut up, everybody.
tried.
To
I
my
tried to defend you.
goddamn
I
point.
tried.
Oh,
I
my
tried to
bad. I'm
defend
sorry,
you.
guys. Let me
Bruh,
clarify. That was just a demo.
bruh,
Trip.
bruh, bruh. Come on, man.
But you're not wrong, Shep. At least I've played it so much that yeah, this is a good game.
But you
It's
know what?
quality.
At the end of the day, games are meant to be played. Did you have
Exactly.
fun? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, he enjoyed it. All right. 'Cause he
Did
told.
you enjoy
No,
it?
okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
Liger,
I,
Liger,
I,
let him answer.
I want to play. I want to play devil's advocate. Did the game enjoy you? I don't think so.
It's like this person
I
turn
bet
off the
I bet
game.
the game, your controller, and the Switch all felt raped at that point.
It's like
Like, look, I bet the Switch is like, look, I'm out of wetness. Okay, at this point, I'm sandpaper.
Okay. All right.
oh
All right. All right.
damn, damn, dude, damn, damn.
And
I know,
Chip's
Okay,
like,
right?
we have
Chip's like, I got some
this
more
is
lube, baby.
Oh, jeez.
emphasis on the Doctor Feel Good. You trying to watch Feel Good, bro? I'm just saying.
I know, right?
Chip
But
Switch is pregnant.
yeah, it
See,
kind of is.
the
It kind
triplets,
of
the
is. Trip.
triplets, the
If you
triplets.
only know. If you only know.
Like I said.
Damn, it might be quintuplets.
Well, he might be it
Whew.
might be a Swiss Junior, but we'll see. I mean, I already don't have stuff for him. I just got problem is like I said, I gotta get it down there. That's the only thing is. But what up? For a second there. Hold on for a second. It's just I want to thank what up guys? It's been a long time. I know. And Cash is back. What up, Trinelli? What up, Floyd? What up, Lazy One? What's going on, guys? It's been a minute for real.
Oh, welcome viewers.
Yep.
I'm playing Super Contra 3 because I feel like it.
Yep. But yeah. I mean, nah. The only reason I bought him that game because and which is a thing that's awesome. Unicorn Overlord is only 3 gigs.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that. Oh, okay. Some good
Yeah.
compression on their part.
Yeah, because Trip Switch is basically he has the OG Switch, so his his we call it hard drive space is not that much.
By the way, Shep,
So,
what makes you think? Yeah, what makes you think I haven't enjoyed this game with all those hours I put in?
no, it was more of a confirmation. I'm 99% sure you enjoyed it. Nobody would play a game unless there was some like influencer trying to get attention.
Oh.
Nobody in your right mind would put in that many hours unless they enjoyed it.
Well,
Yep.
But,
I can
but
tell you
I'm
that.
a little, I'm a little disappointed in myself as a gamer because my most favorite game I've ever played outside of like Splatoon and Mario Kart, 'cause those are games you just keep playing, was over 550 hours, and you totally destroyed that with a demo, you bastard. Just saying.
That's true.
Well, while we're on the topic,
But
we may as well get on what the hell we're all playing.
oh,
Basically.
okay.
Now. Trip, you don't get a turn 'cause we know what you played.
No, well, technically now because looking for Trip. No, because I basically did. You still doing Zilla, right, Trip?
Yes,
What
I'm
Zelda
still playing
game though?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword. I got him.
Ah,
Skyward Sword
okay.
H. I got him Skyward Sword HD for him. So that
Oh, I gotta get that copy
the
too.
physical version. So he got to worry because like I said, his hard drive is already don't full up with all the
You ain't got him on
demos.
an SD card, man.
Well, they didn't have it at the store. What do you want me? I can't buy it if they don't have.
Damn
Yeah,
cheapskate. You should
Yeah.
have just robbed Best Buy or something. What
No, no,
kind of
no,
friend
no,
are you?
no.
No,
But the
You're
system.
gonna
I don't
rob
hear excuses.
I know,
if you're gonna
right?
rob a store, rob GameStop.
Oh, good
Well,
point. You know what?
well,
Those bastards do deserve to be robbed. He's
well,
not
here's the,
wrong.
here's the thing. GameStop doesn't go in. It doesn't be in Trips country. I had to buy Trip.
it used to at one point in time,
Oh, really?
that went belly up. Yep, a
Oh, okay.
long time ago.
Okay. Well, I had to buy the game. I had to buy his stuff in his hometown, his country. So that's why I
You know what
I was
though?
just I was
I
so-
think,
I was surprised that you could buy a phone but you can't buy an SD card. I was like, what? What sense
but
is
you
that?
know
That's what,
what? I think I
yeah,
would
like I
like to
said,
live in Chip's
they were
country
sold out.
because I'm sure it's not many live service games that can survive there.
No.
Silence will forever
Oh heck
remain
no,
platinum.
that's not going to stop them for trying.
Well,
Got
Okay,
you.
all but
we know
officially
what you're
acknowledged. I
playing.
suck.
Okay, well,
Damn.
Nah,
I'll
you didn't.
say, of
So.
course, I'm playing the same game. Well, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not playing the other one, but I own that game. Don't they have that on the Wii U, right?
No.
That the one you got tripped. Which one is it?
This guy
Skyward
would.
Sword HD.
Yeah, that's on Wii U.
Is
Yeah,
it?
Just the
yeah.
Skyward Sword
Are
HD.
you kidding
Yeah,
me? There's so
yeah.
many Zelda games on a Switch. Ain't a joke. All basically
No,
every.
yeah.
no, I'm saying, but I knew that one. I had the physical. I had that on the Wii U as well, like the Skyward Sword HD or whatever.
Was it? Was there
Technically
Wii
for the
version?
Wii.
No. That's Twilight Princess.
Oh,
Sorry, that's Twilight Princess.
okay, because I had Skyward Sword on the Wii U, but it was basically the Wii copy.
Yeah, Wii copy. It's a Wii game. I mean,
Yeah.
got to be done.
Okay, yes, I'm talking about Twilight Princess. Sorry, but yeah, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom,
Okay.
loving it. I'm about 50 plus hours in. I actually bought the game at launch, just life be life, and um, however, I
I
am
can verify the bastard was playing till like 2 o'clock in the morning last night. Sorry.
so I really enjoying the game. Cannot believe they took the second largest game in existence and made it twice as big as the original. I'm thinking, wow, so Xenoblade Chronicles, I'm sure now Tears of the Kingdom is a bigger game overall because you got all the Breath of the Wild, you got the Underground, and you have the Sky World.
That'll
Yeah,
be twice and a half.
yeah. So that's a lot. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and like Breath of the Wild, I know I'm going to end up putting in at least a good 200-300 hours minimum, minimum.
Got you. No, I understand. Like I said, I get that. I gotta get back to that game myself too. But like I said, I'm just what it is. What about you, Chef? What you playing?
Well, right now I'm getting destroyed by Super Contra 3, but
Okay.
honestly, I haven't really been playing video games much lately. Once in a blue moon, I'll play like some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because that's a quick pick up and play game.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll play Splatoon 3. I love Breath of the Wild, but that's one of those games once I pick up, I can't put it down for at least 2, 3 hours. So I don't touch it too often.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those games you can't just pick up Breath of the Wild and play for 10 minutes. Well, you could, I guess,
Yeah,
if
but
you
it
are a
feels
normal
weird.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you work, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie. I work from home and I played that sucker on my break, so I, I was
yeah,
pissed, but I still did it.
but you put, but you resume though. You just kind of put it to sleep. You finish play later on at the end of the day. You just hop back on though, right?
No, I just kind of leave it on.
Hey, hey,
Okay.
Shep, doesn't it feel like that you're literally living in the game?
You talking about Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Nintendo did such a damn good job. It's easy to just lose yourself. I can't
Yeah.
tell you. It's one of the few games where you can just literally wander and just have a good time doing it. I This one of the few games in the last 15 years where I didn't even attempt to any type of strategy guide. I just do random stuff and see what happens.
Same
I was
here.
so pleasantly surprised to ride like the deer and the bear and all kinds of random stuff. I didn't no strategy. I just did stuff. I'd be like, can I jump on that? Let's do it. Can I blow this up? Can I freeze this?
Got you.
Hold on, hold on. Speaking
Dude,
about that, any of you have already written the bear?
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Breath of the Wild, I've done it several times.
yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
And I
You,
Yeah.
and the
you know
first
what?
time I did it,
Try to
I didn't
board
hear
it.
anybody talking about it.
Try to board it.
Oh, yeah. Because I remember the time when I still had I borrowed it from an acquaintance. When I first heard about that, I'm like, no way. Can you do that? And I went and did, although quite briefly.
I was genuinely surprised. I won't even pretend. It really was one of those. I wonder if I can do it. Holy crap, I can do it. That's pretty much how it went down.
Yep.
Literally.
And that's why one of the reasons I love that game so much. And from what I'm hearing about Tears of the Kingdom, the addiction will be far worse. I'm actually afraid to get that game because I don't know how far I've gotten in Breath of the Wild, but I've known I've put a ridiculous amount of hours, and I know I can easily triple that before I beat the game. And it's not because no, it is because I just like doing stuff. I'm not in a rush to beat the game. I just want to do stuff.
Hmm.
And it's been a long time, especially as an adult, where I didn't feel compelled to beat the game. Like when I was younger, it was like, beat the game, have high achievements. Now I'm like, I wonder what I can do.
I
And
got
I heard
you.
it's even crazier with Tears of the Kingdom, which is why that game terrifies me. I've heard somebody made some type of Godzilla or something. I guess you can build stuff in Tears of the Kingdom. Don't give
Yeah.
me any spoilers, you bastards.
No.
Yes, you
Yes, you
can.
can.
I know you can build stuff. I just don't know how far it went. But somebody
Oh, it.
supposedly made like a
Yes,
Oh,
you
they
could
Godzilla
went pretty
like
darn far.
creation.
And
what you just
they
said
went
is
I,
pretty
true.
I,
darn.
What you just said
Yeah.
is true. You could build Godzilla in the game.
I
Yes,
know
they
there's
went.
hover bikes and stuff. That much I already know. But I
Yeah,
heard something about Godzilla like 3 weeks ago.
yeah, these so-called builders has went pretty darn far that I'm like, yeah, I have to stop watching these videos.
Yeah.
Man,
So
people,
they're like, you know what?
I want
Nintendo's like, screw Minecraft. We'll do it our way.
now I want you gamers out there to think about that. You have gamers out there not trying to break a game. They're spending dozens, if not hundreds of hours finding things to create in the game, down there on a Minecraft level. Think about that.
Yep.
Oh, I'm thinking.
People are still discovering shit in Breath of the Wild, and that
Yep.
was 7 years
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
Go,
literally. It's still happening. People are still discovering crap in Breath of the Wild.
But I will say this: Nintendo did do one thing in Tears of the Kingdom, and I caught that real quick. So the thing with Breath of the Wild that became so popular, after a while, was that people were trying to find ways to, they were finding ways to basically bullshit their way through a shrine, right? Just
Mm.
shrine hacks, how
Yeah.
to get through it instantly. And I'm
Yeah,
sure because
shrines can be tedious.
Nintendo did not think about how creative people could get. Well, now people have shown them. So now when you walk in a shrine, the ceilings are, there is no way you can hack them. Like in other words, these shrines seem impossible to hack because they
Uh,
make the ceiling super tall for no reason. I guess they figure if you use gravity in a way that we didn't even contemplate, it won't get you up this far. Like,
Well, I
I'm,
wouldn't. Here's the thing. I can't say nothing because people have come with all kind of things. So let me not. I wouldn't be saying nothing.
I know it's
I
not
would say
impossible.
be
It's just
careful
it's
because
Well,
you
just
they
know
would,
like
gamers
Exactly. Physics is
well, they
can be
wouldn't make
physics.
it
stupid.
as easy.
Yeah. The only guy is easy, but you won't be surprised what these guys come up with, and that's cool because it's the basic end. It's like the Breath of the Wild. It's a toolbox. That's what it is. But a sandbox, I should say. But before I keep on
I
going,
would
right?
say sandbox. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I was playing. Of course you see me playing. You guys are watching me playing Kirby Forgotten Lands right now. That's not the game I'm really
That's
playing.
I gotta get that game. That game looks awesome. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm not playing this game religiously. 'Cause you can see I'm playing from the beginning because I never really played it from. I never played the game. My sister have beaten it and got most of the stuff, but I have not. So that's why you're seeing it from here. But I wanted to play a game where I don't gotta really, while I'm talking to you guys, I ain't gotta like take, be concentrating crazy.
Concentrate.
Yeah, because
Right.
we're gonna do that. But what we're gonna say is the game I've been playing is I'm playing Star Ocean Type R, Second Story R, and I'm trying
I
to
gotta get
find.
that copy.
I gotta find also Erodin Chronicles 100 Heroes. Like I'm at the end of that game, and I need to find
Hmm.
where it is because I lost. I don't think I lost it. It's just somewhere in my room and I can't remember, and I gotta figure that out. But before that's what I've been playing lately a bit. But also I've been beating some games too because like Trip, I beat on Unicorn Chronicles. I beat that game.
Yep.
I beat Dust Diver
Have you
2.
guys played DS Field yet?
Which one?
DS Field Chronicles.
Yes, Field Chronicles.
It's a tactical RPG from Square.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Sorry,
Wait.
I'm obsessed with tactical RPGs
I
ever
am too.
since I
Oh,
played.
oh. Okay, now I remember that game.
Yeah. I got you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just. I want to thank. Again, thank you all for joining us for for that first endcast in a long time. So let me see. Like I said, just going through the comments for a section, for a comment section for a second. Let
I've
me
seen a
see.
good one in there.
Yeah. So trying to like the software sales of the Switch is insane. The Switch might have sold some more software than any other console. Well, yes, because there are more than 10,000 games for the Switch. Once you get to the 10,000, people don't even know how much it is now. But there's over 10,000 games for the Switch in the gaming library.
Animal Crossing
Variety.
almost broke the damn internet 2.5 years
and
ago.
and you got people out there now saying Nintendo is too much.
Yep.
I thought y'all wanted games to play, and now it's too many games to play.
Well, you ain't. I mean, if you got all 10,000 games and plus, you gotta. Can you spend me a couple $1 million? Cause ain't no way you broke it. Cause I told.
No, no,
I remember.
no,
What
here's
was it?
no,
Was
here's
it
no, here's
you,
my thing.
Doc?
No,
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 it wasn't you.
here's
Go
my
ahead.
thing. It's too many games to play because you can't get to them. I'm the people saying that. I'm sure you hadn't beat all the games in your collection either.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
full of crap.
Yeah.
So yes, I will admit there's a lot of games out there, but no one is meant to get to all of them. Do you know right
No.
now, even my Wii U and Switch collection alone will probably take me about 10 years?
Mm.
And that's
I
the
can
And
believe
crazy
that.
part.
and
And
that
that's if you speed run the game.
no, no, and that's if I stop working and just become one of those bad hygiene gamers that
Mm.
lives in the mom's basement or something. No, no disrespect, but you get my point. That's why I stopped working out. And I would game about 40 to 60 hours a week. I'm telling you, it would still take me years, at least a decade, to clear my Wii U catalog and my Switch alone. Cause my Switch, I think I'm almost to 100 games physical. I know I'm at least 75 to 80 physical games. My
Ooh.
Wii U, I got about 50 physical games. Um, and that doesn't include the Xbox 360, Xbox One, the PS4, PS3. So trust you, people. Switch alone, you're not meant to get to all the games and complete all the games unless you're a person that all you like are, let's just say, you like NBA 2K or games like that. But even those games, you can't build your team up and do that even if you invest all your time because You gotta spend money and invest all your time just to be a decent player. You're not meant to get to all your games. So to me, that's a dumb complaint. I will never say, "Oh my gosh, it's too much." It's not all meant for me. There are games I want right now I probably would never get to own because I know I need to play what I got now. Buying a game and let it sit there
Yep.
and collect just does what?
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's why I don't understand when people say I gotta buy a game day one. I hope you're playing at least. Listen,
It depends. It depends.
now,
Also, at
now,
least
now,
No.
okay. If a game is limited print, I get
Yes.
it. I
That's
told Trip before we started.
that
David
that.
Ex Machina. I want that game. I'm sure right now it's almost impossible to find physically.
It depends on where you're
I
looking
go
because
find.
I did found Astral Chains at my local Walmart like
Now hold on.
years later.
No,
Okay, hold
side chat
on,
with
that's
that.
feel good. You have to keep in mind though, some people play games socially, and there's nothing wrong with that. I
No,
mean,
you're right.
somebody's come to take advantage of it,
Yeah,
but some
I
people,
don't think anything
like
wrong
for
with that.
example, I go ahead.
No, no, you're right. I don't think anything wrong with that. You play how you want to play. But again, that's to say to me, when you're saying it's too much, hey, look, would you rather have too much or not enough? Because I remember growing
Agreed.
up that your parents only bought you one game, maybe two per year. You had to get your time out of that because
You
those
had
games
that
back
much?
then,
oh man, I
yeah,
still
Yeah.
remember
yeah,
that.
y'all complain about $70 now. Do you know that games back during like the 14 whatever used to cost 80 and $90?
Yep.
That's what
Or
Funko
I
Land
hundred.
was
remember
for.
Or
paying
hundred sometimes.
$90 for Eternal Champions on Genesis,
Bro,
I
and
remember
I
Final
paying.
paid
Fantasy
ninety
six, well,
dollars
Final Fantasy three
for
was like
Terminator on. I'm telling
80
you,
bucks when it first came out, I think.
exactly. I said these games back then. And let's not talk about Nintendo games or 64 games. The average price was 80.
I
Yeah,
pay.
yeah,
If you
Yeah.
had a
that was
Yeah,
very
64,
Nintendo
common.
games
you
are
paid
That
Yeah,
was
controlled.
70
very
or
because
80
common.
bucks. Their
WrestleMania
cheapest game
2000.
was $50. That's
I
their
think
cheapest.
WrestleMania 2000 was like $100 when we got it.
Yeah, it's like,
How much was Link to the Past? I don't remember, but I know it was very costly.
but see, back then, your parents bought you one. If you were just a regular person, your parents bought you one or two games max,
Yeah,
and you played
your
the hell out
birthday
of them
and
like Chip does
Christmas.
now.
Yep. Yep.
Now imagine if it's one of those games that you didn't actually like or
And
enjoy, but you that's
In
why.
no,
that case, you
that's
better
true.
make the best of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would
if you
say
were
this
like
too.
me, you went to Funko Land.
I would say
Like I said, I
and I
love
would say
Funko
this
Land.
too. And I would say this too to what Trip just said right there. Like um it's either is that like Doc said and Trip said, it's like your birthday or Christmas, or but also you have to have good grades on top of that. You ain't going even if you got that, you ain't
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, you ain't getting it for free. You better do something. You better be
Yeah,
doing
You gotta
charity
work
work.
no,
for it.
mine
You
was
better be getting
grades.
no less than a B. B
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus is the
yeah,
worst
me,
grade you can get.
yeah, yep,
so y'all complain about games right now costing 60, $70. Hey, listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't complain. I'm saying, but gamers like us, we saw games at $100 or close to it way before now.
yep,
So when they
For
said we're
real.
gonna make games $70, we were like, oh damn! Like I think I own about 10 to 15 64 games. Now you may not have bought them yourself because your mama or whatever did, but we saw those prices. Cause believe me, when parents bought them, they bitched about buying them.
Oh yeah. Like you understand how much money I spent? You lucky you got the honor roll this time.
yep,
You
Let me
lucky
tell
you
you,
did
exactly,
this.
your parents
And
will
look, you
tell
have to
exactly.
you. You
trade
know how much that
and you have to
goddamn game
trade your
cost me?
games in if you listen, that's what Funko Land is for. Like, all right, I beat the game 3 times. I'm gonna trade it in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Man,
And that's when they used
listen.
to give you actual good money for your games.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, don't get me
All the
started
Well,
on
good
that.
games.
I didn't had that, so it was basically get a games like you just said or Blockbuster, and then play the game and beat it and go. That's all it was for me, because I
And
didn't
who,
have.
hold on, who remembers getting games from Blockbuster, right? Not buying them, but renting them.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
the game,
remember.
hold on, but the game case would have some of the cheat codes on the back of the case.
Some, not all. Yeah.
Wow.
Some, not all, some. But I remember when I rented a few games in there, it said, "Oh yeah, here's a cheat or whatever. If you do this or whatever, you'll skip a level. You do this, you get unlimited." I'm like, wait, are they're giving codes now? Like shit, I love this because I was a game magazine person, so I was subscribed to about 6 or 7 different game magazines.
Yeah,
So,
that's how it was back then. You had to have a subscription or somebody you know that had a subscription. Because as
I
skilled
can't
as
lie.
you were, there was always some type of connect. We didn't have the internet. We
I
did
hate
not
to,
have the internet.
I hate to sound like this really old person, but I can't lie, man. I miss the game magazine days.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
I hate it. I, I miss those days, man. Of when you got that game magazine in the mail,
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
and the news is already probably about 2 3 months behind because they had to print it. But
Yep.
still, to us, it's like, oh snap, Street Fighter Alpha 2 coming out. It was exciting. And to see a game get like a 16-page printout. I mean, when they announced Ocarina of Time, whatever, they printed that, said they gave this game like a 20-page whole review.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one part I definitely missed. The anticipation was better. Like we get stuff instantly now. Sometimes it's more fun to just have to wait and wonder, and
Dang.
like the curiosity and just instead of just having everything thrown in your face. You're like, yeah, this game's coming out next week.
And,
It's, I'm
um,
saying it the wrong way, but you get what I'm saying.
I heard this from one of my coworkers during training. So I don't know how we got on the topic, but someone, I think, asked what they were doing or whatever. One of the people in my training was a gamer, cool dude, and something
Gamers don't exist in
it
real
no,
life. What are you talking about?
it set me. I didn't say anything, but I just couldn't believe it. And this is coming from a negative perspective. This dude said someone asked about a Dragon Ball game. I didn't know it was new, but there's always one now, so it's not a surprise. And he says, "Oh yeah, man." He says, "I wouldn't spend $200 on that so I can play it 3 days early." I said, "What the fuck?
What?
You spent?" I didn't say that, but it almost came out. And I said, wait. I'm thinking, did he just say he spent $200 on a new DBZ game to play it 3 days early? Bruh, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
don't think any fighting game is worth that.
And I bet
like,
it's, I bet
it better be at least a year early, and I
And,
might
and,
think about
and my
doing
thing
it.
is, what are you getting in 3 days that no one else can get?
I bet it's not even a special edition.
Black Frieza, dude. Come on, Black Frieza.
Was that
Wait,
a
do you
race
guys even know
car?
about Black Frieza?
Yeah. I know about Black Freezer.
I know you know. Liger, you're almost as
I,
bad as me. I'm
Look,
talking
I
a
couldn't
triple.
believe that. And I know it's been going on for years now, making gamers feel that, oh, we're getting it early. But I'm thinking, I wish I would pay 3 times the price of a game just to play it early with a whole bunch of other fools that felt compelled to. It won't be many. So think, let's say you got 10 million people that really want to buy this game. The ones that's gonna buy it early is gonna probably be 1,000, because you ain't gonna make that many editions of that game where they get to play it early. So what are you really getting that the other person can't get? And they can probably get it within 2 3 months at a fraction of the cost. Cause a third party game nowadays, it starts out at 60 or $70, and then if the game comes out in August, in October, it's 25.
Now,
Black Friday sale.
now
Damn.
I can understand if you're a streamer just because, uh, yeah, you're basically streaming the game. But if you're not,
No, from this dude, he sounds just like a fan. I said no, not no
not,
jab. I just said,
I can understand,
I
man.
look, listen. The most I ever spent on a special edition was $100, and I did it twice. Once was Modern Warfare 3 for Xbox 360 because you actually got the DLC a whole month early. And I didn't do it for the DLC. I did it for the other perks that came with in the box that were physical. That was one. And the other was Breath of the Wild Special Edition because the Master Sword Edition got bought out by the person that was 3 people in front of me while I was waiting in line at Best Buy. I know
Okay, I
Anderson
can see that.
has
I can
one.
see that.
Fuck you, Anderson. Fuck you. Okay. Moving on.
I can feel the love.
It's like, but that's the only time I spent that kind of money on games, and that's $100. And those, and especially Breath of the Wild, that's probably a very good special edition given its price point.
I couldn't do it. The only time I've done it was we all know it's the biggest shame of my life. It's when I got the special Street Fighter. But I can lie to you, that Ryu statue was badass. You can't deny that. but
no,
it still
no,
wasn't worth the money I spent.
no, no, no. Well, you got one worse than that. Didn't you get that white Destiny PS4?
Listen, no, for the
Hey, at
record, I
least
enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, and it's really cool. To this day, people come by my house like, yo, that PS4 is pretty freaking cool.
and it's
I
working.
mean, don't get me wrong, it's pure bullshit, but it's nice. It's a nice gimmick. I would never do it again, let's be clear, but I don't regret it, kind of. The only thing that would make me do something that dumb in general is everybody who knows me knows I'm obsessed with RPGs. So like Final Fantasy Tactics, Breath of Fire, stuff like that. I might lose my mind a little bit, but to spend double to triple the price for a game to maybe get a few days to week benefits, or maybe a few DLC, I still find that asinine.
Is he look
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Okay, I will give you an example when I would do it. Seriously. Now, I probably still wouldn't, but I will consider it. And this is not locked down to any specific company, but I'm just gonna give you an example. Let's say it's Nintendo, right? If Nintendo said before Tears of the Kingdom came, they would have said, "Hey, Tears of the Kingdom for $200, you can play this game 3 months early." So original release date is gonna be in May. You can play this bitch in February. I would have said,
No.
But it has to have all the features unlocked,
I mean,
because
yeah, I
otherwise,
mean,
no.
no, 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 not a demo, the full game. Nothing's
Okay, just
yeah.
making sure.
Now that I would say, okay, I will probably pay 150 for that. Probably, and that's
A
it.
hundred,
I
a
Now
hundred,
again,
wouldn't.
a
now hold on,
I
hundred, maybe
wouldn't.
but
Nah,
listen,
I
a
probably
hundred.
hold on.
no.
I wouldn't.
That's why I prefaced it by saying I would probably consider it, but I probably still wouldn't do it because one, I'm not a FOMO guy, and two, I've never bragged about being the first to have anything, nor do I
That's what I say. And you're a bigger cheapskate. You a bigger cheapskate than me and Liger. No,
but
Liger.
so, and I'm damn proud. So I'll tell you right now, I probably got
I'm not saying it's
most
a
of
bad
the
thing, honestly.
major. I probably got most of the major first party titles for every console maker out there, and I'm telling you, I think I've only paid full price for a total of 5 games in the last 10 to 15 years, and I
Yeah,
probably bought 95%
you,
brand new.
you bastard. You ruined the whole friggin' Best Buy
The
program.
last
You
the
and
last game
what's his name?
the last game I actually paid full price for. I won't lie. The last game I paid full price for because I literally waited. I was hoping it would go on sale given its release date, but it didn't. Luigi's Mansion 3 plus the wife was pressuring me at the time because she really loved that game. I had to ship
Oh,
out $60.
have you heard
Oh,
about the new Mario Brotherhood game? I actually want to check that out.
Yep.
But
Oh wait,
Luigi's
you don't
Coming out.
look at
Mansion
you
That
3,
don't
come
look.
that come out
Oh, you
next
don't. He
month.
doesn't look at the direct, so he doesn't know about it.
Yep.
yeah,
Coming
no,
next month.
no, I do know about it. I know about it. I hadn't watched Direct, but I did see the announcement on the Switch. You turned and said, I said Brotherhood. I said it's the Mario and Luigi game. I said I know I'm gonna love it. I said, but I'm not gonna watch anything about it right now. I'm playing Breath of the Wild. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. So,
It looks really fun. I ain't gonna front.
and
it
so
looks really fun.
I don't normally play those the spin-off Mario games too much, but that's definitely a game I'm gonna cop at some point.
just like I plan on picking up Mario Wonder at some point.
Oh, for
Yep.
sure.
Yep. Yep. So let me say this, going back to what I was saying with the Switch. With this sort of Switch right now has, like I said, we have it's over 10,000 game. Like for me, I'm surprised at myself. If I told my because I think who did I said it with? I forgot who I said this with, and I think it's Trip. Maybe it's with you, Trip. I said
Yeah,
if I take all the games I have and just make the average at just $40, just $40 is the game. That's like you just said. I paid $100 for Breath of the Wild. I'll pay from but that was for the Wii U. But now,
Gaming is not a cheap hobby at
yeah, but
all.
yes, you
Oh
did
my
discuss
god.
it with me.
yeah. So I said if all the games in my closet, all the games I have, and even special edition, everything. But let's work it down to be like $40, only $40. I have spent over $8,000 on games. I didn't even know that, which is
Yeah, don't
crazy.
let your
And
wife know that. Don't let your wife
that's
know
just for
that.
the
Just
Switch.
saying.
She
That's just
knows.
for the
No,
Speaking from
Switch.
she knows.
experience.
She knows. She
No,
knows.
that's just for the Switch, right?
If if
If
that
I
doesn't include your
if I
Wii
look
U
at mine,
connection or anything else.
if I look at mine, and since I'm the most frugal bastard in here, I would say I take mine down to $30. I would take mine down to 30, knowing I bought games such as Fire Emblem and all those for $27 when they were basically only about a year old. But $30. I'm
Um,
probably sitting right now at a good total about $4,000, $3,000 to $4,000 in games on just a Switch alone.
I'm
Um,
around
I'm, I'm actually
the
looking through my list.
grand.
Oh, go ahead, Chef.
I was gonna say I'm around the grand because I started late. And I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah.
you, I have a lot more digital copies than I'd like to admit because I shamelessly wait for sales. A lot of the digital copy games I have is like 60% off or more. I won't even pretend. I am shameless with it. I don't
Hey,
have the
no, no,
same
I,
I don't
I'm
have the same savvy as Dr. Feelgood
nah, but
or
I,
Liger.
I can't lie. I've done a couple of things with that digital stuff. So don't get me wrong. Like you,
No.
I like a good sale. So unless a game is strictly digital, I don't like to purchase digital. What I have done on a
Yeah.
few occasions, if you're slick with it and you get the right person, meaning the wrong one that doesn't know better,
Yes.
walk your ass into like a Best Buy, Target, and say, "Hey, this game's on sale for $9.99, and they regularly have it at Target for like $4.99." They look. That person doesn't really know this is digital only from Nintendo's store, but they do match prices of stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I
You
say
take
it
that
don't work
price
all the
matching to
time,
another
but
level.
it's usually a person's just like, sure, I price match it. Oh, it's too much. I gotta get a manager. Yeah, he's price matching this website, and it's literally like Nintendo or whatever, or it didn't even say GameStop digital copy. Don't matter. It says digital. They didn't see it.
I've never tried it with Nintendo. I've done it with Amazon. I pulled it off like twice, but I've never pulled it off with the Nintendo site. I'm gonna have to give that a go one
Well,
day.
not Nintendo to say GameStop would tell you digital version. I said, why would I buy digital version from your website when I can get it from Nintendo's website? More than likely.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah.
they match more brick and mortars. I say, GameStop. Hell, in
That.
most in most shopping centers, there's a Target, there's a GameStop right across the way.
I feel.
Good.
Well, like I said, um, yeah, that's just for stuff like that. Like I said, that's all the money I just said right there. That's just including, like as Doc said, physical. That's not digital, because I have
I'm
digital games too.
I only
uh,
have like maybe $200 in digital. I mean in
I'm look
physical,
I'm looking
and that
at I want to say I'm just looking at my wish list, and
Shit,
I
wish list.
forgot to update this bloody thing for like 3 years.
this is the cheapest I've been in a long time, to be honest. Because my
Well,
Wii U collection is easily over $6,000, if not more.
got
But
yeah.
you know
I've,
the good thing about what Liger just said though,
mm,
and I know I'm gonna get some hate for this. The good thing about it is he spent $8,000 on physical games for one console, where we know people right now that have spent $3,000 or $4,000 on NBA 2K23.
just
Oh,
one
Oh,
game, just
oh,
one
You
for
freaking
know,
game,
yep.
maybe two games.
trying to buy the virtual coins to build up their super teams.
Yep.
yeah.
And then when they
When you
finally get it within
started,
6 to 12 months, you know what happens? A new one comes out, and it doesn't transfer over.
Yep.
well, at least they're not
That's
doing
their
Madden
loss.
anymore like that.
And I think I heard a story. I read a story about maybe a year or so ago where the FIFA game, they're notorious for that.
Oh
Some
God,
dude
don't get
admitted
me
to
started on
spending.
FIFA.
Yep.
He said he admitted he found out because I think EA, if you request, you can actually request like your whole like spending log or whatever with the game. Just most people don't do it, but he saw that he spent over $13,000
Mm.
Whoa.
trying to build
Wait,
his legacy team, his ideal team or
Thirteen
whatever,
thousand.
because
That's
it's loot
my
boxes.
whole
Because some
PS4
players, some players
Switch.
are only loot boxes,
Mm,
and there's only like a 0.001% chance of getting them.
Mm.
I get
I
what you're
said,
saying, but it's still
so I
that's worse than
he,
mobile gamers.
so he
That's
said
worse than mobile gamers.
he said he did not
Yep.
know that, right? I said, sir, so you mean to tell me after playing this game for X amount of years and you probably used money from every check from your job and you probably made decent money, but how did you not know that within 2 3 years you spent $13,000 on one game?
mm,
That's insane.
that hurts. That
Thir-
really
thir-
hurts.
13,000. That's several
So,
generations of gaming for
and
us.
then again, I'm not taking jabs at anybody. At least it's not my
Well,
intent.
wait,
But I will
is
say
he
this:
happy though? Is he happy?
no, he's pissed.
Okay,
but,
sorry. I just want to make sure
but
because at the end of the
Okay,
day,
because
as
now I
long as
feel
we're
bad.
having
because look,
fun,
because after all that time, he still didn't get. I think it was Messi. He still didn't have Messi.
are you shitting me? You spent 30K and you haven't gotten Messi? I
Yeah,
mean,
Okay,
he's
okay.
one of the best damn players ever, but still,
but
Uh,
even still, so here's the
that
thing.
that's sad.
So, but my
hold on, Doc. Hold on, Doc. I got to give a shout out. You know what? Um,
And he loves
Jay from
Dragon Ball, so I gotta give him
that
love. Sorry.
that's it. Jay from Winging It podcast. Um, as much as you haven't collected, oh crap. Uh, I can't remember the name. That was it Xenogears or was it uh
Xenogears, Xenoblade.
no
don't say
well
Cosmos.
thank you, Doc. It is Cosmos. Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, you
Damn
go back
it!
oh, to the
Okay,
OG.
PTSD
PlayStation 2
triggered.
then. So
PTSD
PlayStation
triggered.
2.
So let me go ahead and call out somebody for his
Oh
lucky
god.
ass forget. Cause okay, this is what I learned about, and this is a small tangent. I
Oh,
learned,
because of the code.
yeah, I learned
Go ahead.
about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Two.
Basically, they design that blade system around it's a random number generator, but it's also who you like
Basically
to kill
gotcha.
with easier is the algorithm is
Just
based on your
relax.
cartridge number. Your cartridge.
That's
So
freaking sucks.
so
That's
basically,
super
let's say
limited.
for example, if your cartridge number, if its hidden serial number ends in like a 1Z, that means you have a higher chance of getting this blade over that blade. Which is why you have some people that say, "Oh yeah, I got this person early on," and you think like, "What the hell? I've been trying for like 20 hours." Another person's like, "Well, how you get that one? I've been trying to get her, but she's like, oh, that's my first one." Fat
Yep.
gamer, you son of a bitch. Well, what was the other one? Not fat gamer, the other one. Your friend. But both, yeah, the one that used to post all those real raunchy pictures, anime pictures and shit.
Oh my
Um,
god.
but basically, and Shadow Fox hated him too. I know he did. This
Oh no,
fuck-
Shadow
this
was pissed.
this fucker got Cosmos. I think Cosmos is like his third blade. Shadow Fox has been trying for
What?
about 400 hours to get Cosmos.
Well, I did, yeah.
I know Shadow was hot.
I got Cosmos and Teros.
Fuck you,
I
like
got no.
Yeah.
fuck you.
Liger, you bastard. You know you need to shut the fuck up. Why did the hell you say that out loud?
I mean, tell it to my sister.
You better watch your back when Dr. Feelgood comes through.
Basically.
I'm gonna take his down cartridge. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Was speaking about all this gacha mechanics. I'm like, Jay. At least you didn't spend that whole bunch of money to get Cosmos. Still trying to get Cosmos.
Nah.
Yeah, because you didn't have to spend money to get it.
Well,
But
let me, let,
I find it amazing that people that said, I'm not taking a jab at what kind of gaming you are, what you like to do. If that's your prerogative, but you're trying to build a super team
Oh.
in a
Uh,
sports sim, which is
That's
cool.
a
well,
But they release a sports sim
well,
every year.
let me
that's
not
a
be a
team,
hypocrite.
not just one
Because
character.
I started mobile gaming about 6 years ago. So I won't front. No, was it 8 years ago? Because Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is what got me into mobile gaming, which is actually in 10 days, you're shutting down. But I won't front. I've dropped money. I've dropped a lot of money over the years.
Ooh.
nope.
I don't know. I give myself a rule. I consider like video games. So I consider a video game shouldn't cost roughly more than $60 a year. So I usually try to keep it $60 and under. Let's be clear. I'm not going crazy with it. So, but as you can see, it's been 8 years, so you already know I've spent about $400 plus on that game, which is about to disappear completely forever.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's not terrible, but I know people. I've actually heard people say they spend about half their check on Candy Crush.
Nah.
What?
yeah, fuck that. Sorry. Oh,
What?
I was trying not
Wait,
to
what?
curse.
Hold on,
Sorry.
hold on, hold on. Let me just say, you mean to tell me when
I
you
was
get
trying not to
paid, you
curse.
say
Shit.
I gotta buy some extra tickets
Yeah,
for
fuck
candy?
that. Oh, I
Like,
did it again.
Yeah, man, Chef, you really must be mad.
Well, I
It's
got
freaking
you.
stupid.
It is. It is.
so congratulations with 8,000 on a whole physical collections for a whole console over the course of 8 years at this point. Uh,
Yeah.
congratulations, like that right there. That's amazing. So yeah, keep it up.
Not in a good way.
Dang.
It depends. Like I
No,
said,
that's a good way.
I've
That man has 5 decades of gaming
oh
based on his
no, no, no. No. If you're talking about library, yes, he has plenty of material, and he can go back and play it again and again. So it's expensive, but it's worth it, kind of. So as long as he puts it to work, it's more than worth the money.
Well,
I'm
it's
talking
not.
about people who made mistakes similar to me. Thank God mine was cheaper than most, but it was still, you still got to be careful with these digital games. You drop all this money in a game that's about to become obsolete. Yeah, it was fun in that moment, but where does it take you?
Nope.
Which is one of the reasons why I'm very cautious with MMORPGs. Because I'm gonna lie to you, I absolutely love Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn.
Oh
But
yeah.
But when they told me about the subscription and how much it costs to keep playing,
Red
I
alert.
was like, I let my stuff expire. I love the game. I think it was awesome, and it even had a Final Fantasy Tactics uh DLC that came out like a year or two ago that was absolutely awesome, which I still haven't played. I looked it up online. But my thing is, I have no problem. Like I said, I have no problem spending money on something I love and enjoy. But it has to be practical. And I'm not as frugal as yourself and Dr. Feelgood, but I still don't like wasting money. Like I said, my biggest fox paws was my white PlayStation 4 and my copy of was it Street Fighter 4 when it first came out? Street Fighter 5 when it first came out. That was it. I've always